मेरी आपसे प्रार्थना है और मैं हाथ जोड़ के प्रार्थना करता हूं कि आप इस समय देश में जहां भी हैं वहीं रहे। अभी के हालात को देखते हुए देश में ये लॉकडाउन 21 दिन का होगा।
What started as 21 days has turned 365 today. Caught under the fangs of a pandemic, Indians have been behind closed doors for a year now, and normalcy is still far away.
लॉकडाउन होने जा रहा है।
His words were set in stone. In the meantime, some words were causing distress internationally. It all began on the 17th of March when former US President Donald Trump tweeted describing the coronavirus as the Chinese virus. This was followed by an outburst of anti-Asian tweets by many of his supporters. Hashtags of Chinese virus and Kung flu started doing the rounds. A new study published by the American Journal of Public Health suggests that racist anti-Asian hashtags spiked after that one tweet by Trump. Soon the World Health Organization had to step in. WHO officials said that such language led to racial profiling and should not be used. But Trump was not one to back down. He defended the phrase Chinese virus and continued using it. He also accused the WHO of acting like a PR agency for China and eventually decided to withdraw US funding from the institution. But the WHO had its fair share of goof-ups as well. In January, when the virus had started spreading rapidly, the WHO put out a tweet quoting Chinese authorities that said there was no clear evidence of human-to-human transmission.
We're deeply concerned both by the alarming levels of spread and severity and by the alarming levels of inaction. We have therefore made the assessment that COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
After 2 months of underplaying the severity, WHO finally declared COVID-19 a pandemic on the 11th of March. By that time, the number of cases globally had grown 13-fold, and the number of affected countries had tripled. Meanwhile, Trump's comments angered Beijing and increased the friction between the world's two largest economies. A Chinese diplomat alleged that it was the US Army that brought the virus to the region in the first place. As tensions escalated, the Trump administration moved to block all Chinese airlines from flying to the US in June. According to a 4-page report by the Department of Homeland Security, US officials also believed that China covered up the extent of the coronavirus outbreak to stock up on medical supplies. 1 year later, the blame game still continues while the world struggles to control the spread of the virus and its strains. Questions are being raised on vaccine efficacy, countries are struggling with vaccine shortages, and billions are yet to receive their first dose. Doors are opening up and things are inching back to normal. A new normal. Are you ready to embrace it?